What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Sierra K, back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing story time. I mentioned in my last video that I wanted to do a Q&A so you guys can get to like ask me questions and know me more, but no one sent me any questions. So I'm going to be doing story time today about basically when I became a diabetic. If you guys didn't know, I have type 1 diabetes. I've been diabetic for 11 years now, so that's what I'm getting to today. But before I get into this video, I would like you guys to subscribe, like, comment, and share my video. Maybe this can help somebody else that has diabetes, or maybe I can connect with another diabetic, you know. So make sure y'all subscribe to this video, like, comment, and watch, because it's going to be real interesting. Oh, and don't forget, Black Queens. We are Black Queens. Anyway, so go backwards to 2010, freshman year of high school, and I started noticing, well, before freshman year of high school, I started noticing that I was always thirsty. I was peeing more than I usually do, and I was going to the washroom every minute. Like, it was non-stop, and I was always thirsty. I couldn't like understand why I drank so much water. You can hear the water shaking in my stomach. Like, I just be drinking so much water, I could constantly have to go to the washroom. Another symptom I had was memory loss, which was kind of crazy because one time I like kind of scared myself. I was going to class, lunch was over with, the bell had rung, and went upstairs. I got up to the top of the stairs. I could not remember where I was supposed to go, and I was just standing there confused, and it was kind of scary because I really didn't know where I was at either. And my teacher came out and said, "Sierra, why aren't you in class? Why are you just standing in the hall?" So it dawned to me. I was like, "Oh shoot, I'm supposed to be in class," and that's when it kind of came back to me. It's a bad symptom, like confusion is a bad symptom of diabetes. I had lost so much weight when I was younger. I always thought I was fat because I had like some little thick thighs. I always thought I was fat. I wanted to be skinny because I wanted to be a cheerleader. I wanted to be a model. So I had lost weight. I'm thinking to myself, like, oh snap, I'm finally losing the weight that I wanted to lose. Not thinking that I was diabetic, but I was kind of happy that I had lost weight, but I had got skinny, really skinny. Another symptom that I had was sleepiness, because when your sugar is very high, you get tired, and I was tired all the time as well. So with my grandmother who passed away, and she rest in peace, she was a type 2 diabetic. Now type 2 and type 1 diabetics are totally different, but she's a type 2, and the symptoms are the same with diabetics. So my mom knew that I was a diabetic, and she kept on saying I was, and kept on saying I was, and finally we went to Target Pharmacy, which was by my house at the time, and the pharmacist was, she was very smart. Like, she knew a lot of things about different medicine, different everything you can think of, medicine, hair products, like skin care and stuff. She knew everything. So we went and told her my symptoms, and she was like, "Yeah, I think you're a diabetic. You might want to go to the ER." So I remember going to, I forgot the name of the hospital now. It's shut down now. But went there and had tests done and found out I was diabetic. I was like, "Oh Lord, I'm about to die." I really felt like I was about to die because in my mind, diabetics are not taking, like, their body is not healthy enough. I really thought I was about to die. I'm so dramatic, by the way. And so the doctor was like, "You don't have anything to worry about. You just got to take care of yourself and do what you got to do, and eventually your numbers and everything will be in order and you'll be good." But with my type of diabetes, I'm a type 1. I will always have diabetes. That's the thing about type 2. They can reverse their diabetes, start taking care of themselves, eating whatever, and they can reverse it and eventually don't have to even take medicine. They really don't even have to take medicine because their pancreas still works. With my pancreas don't work at all. So right now there's no cure for diabetes. I don't think if it is, you probably gotta get rich to get the medicine, but or the device. I don't know, whatever. But with my diabetes, there's no cure. So doctors like, just gotta do what you gotta do, and they sent me home. Surprisingly, I thought I would have been in the hospital for a while, but they sent me home. So they told me to do my regular routine as far as eating and whatever, and that's what I did. I mean, when I was younger, I didn't really eat a lot of sweet stuff. I mean, like a normal young girl eats snacks and stuff, but I wasn't like going overboard with it. But they told me to do the same thing, so I did the same thing, and my sugar was so high. I remember having to go back to the hospital, and they got it back down, sent me home again. I had to go back again. Like, I just kept going back and forth to the hospital, and finally, my primary care doctor sent me to some hospital. I forgot the name of the hospital. These people were so nice. Like, they treated me so good, and taught me how to take care of my diabetes, give myself shots, prick my finger what to eat and portions, and how to count carbs and all that stuff. Because as diabetic, you have to read labels, just like this label right here. It's a label of a black queen. But yeah, you have to read labels. So they really got me together, and I was out of school for 2 weeks, and I missed my friends. I had a friend that came to see me. Her name was Imani. She came to see me, and it was real nice having somebody there for me and whatnot. But once I learned how to take care of my diabetes, I was doing on a good path for the most part of high school. I was on a good path with doing that, and I kind of started slacking when I got to my senior year of high school. I started not really caring about it because at that point I was depressed and I was just over being diabetic. I'm pretty sure some of you can relate. I mean, because I was just like, how many times I gotta prick myself, how many times I gotta give myself shots. It was just, and that stuff is painful because at first I didn't even want to give myself the shots. I didn't even trust giving myself shots. I had everybody else to do, but now, well, now I have an insulin pump and a continuous glucose monitor. But before then, I don't trust anybody giving me shots or anything like that because I'm used to doing it now. But I started slacking senior year, and I was in and out the hospital in ICU, which was very bad because I went to DKA a couple times. If you don't know, DKA is diabetic ketoacidosis, and that's when you have ketones in your urine from having the sugar so high for so long, and your body just can't take it. So basically, I was fucking up. To be honest, I was fucking up. Excuse my language. But yeah, I was doing really bad. And looking back at it now, I'm thinking to myself, like, why would I do something like that? Like, I could have died, really, because your legs can get cut off, your vision could get, like, gone completely, get your eyes put out, and shoot, a lot of stuff can happen. Kidneys, lungs, like, a lot of stuff can happen from you not taking care of your diabetes. So, just looking back at it now, I really was messing up. And then, like I said, I was in denial that I was diabetic. I just didn't want to accept it. And then I had just started into a new relationship with my ex, and I was in a relationship with him, and shoot, I'm just trying to be normal just like everybody else, and I was just not doing what I was supposed to do. So now I have a continuous glucose monitor, and I have an insulin pump. So my insulin pump is right here. I sometimes I put it on my arm, on this arm, or I put it on my stomach or the back of me, or sometimes I would just put it on the side of me. Now that stays on for 3 days, and you change it every 3 days basically, and you just put into the little meter how much insulin you're taking, basically units you're taking, how much you're eating, what your sugar is, and it connects to this thing because it's insulin inside this little pod, and it gives me insulin. Now with the other thing, continuous glucose monitor, that is on my back here. This is called continuous glucose monitor. So that thing stays on for 10 days. And with this staying on for 10 days, I get my sugar checked every 5 minutes. And it's supposed to be 70 to 180 is good sugars. Anything over 180 is too high. Anything under 70 is too low. So sometimes I do go too low, and sometimes I do go too high. So right now I'm 195. So I mean that is high, but that's close to 180. So I can get that down easily. I can do another video for you guys another time and get more in depth with you all about the oh shoot I'm sorry, got my camera failed. Get more in depth with you guys about my devices if you want me to, but I just want to give you a little story time about me becoming diabetic. You know, if it's any other diabetics out there, it would be nice to connect with you guys to see how you're doing and just have somebody to talk to, because it's not easy being diabetic at all. People think it's easy. All you gotta do is just take your medicine and eat right, but it's really not easy. Diabetes affects your whole body. Like some days I be so tired I don't even want to get out of bed. People are like, oh, you're lazy and stuff like that, and you just don't understand. It's like when your body, you don't have no energy at all, and like jobs, they just think, oh, she is moping around. Like I be tired, and it affects your hormones too. If people don't know that, like I be moody and stuff, and I just don't want to be bothered. Well, over the years, I became like an introvert. I'm a homebody, stay to myself. I really don't go out and hang out with anybody. So that's part of it too. But being diabetic just affects you, and people just don't know about it. A lot of people say, oh, you got the sugars, that's the reason why you were diabetic, you eat too many sweets. Like, there's a lot of myths out here about diabetes and stuff, and people, if you're not diabetic, you really can't speak on diabetes, for one, unless you're a doctor, unless you got a medical degree. That's the only way you can speak on it, because I've had a lot of people try to tell me, oh, you can just do this diet and diabetes will go away. And that's not true. That's not true at all. If it is true, I want proof. I need proof, because I need this gone, because I didn't ask for this, and I don't want it. I don't want it, so, yeah. But, you guys, thank you for listening to my story. I hope this gave you a little insight on diabetes. I know I didn't really talk a lot about diabetes, because I'm diabetic, but there's a lot of things that, like I said, people got different opinions about diabetes, so I'm not going to speak on anybody else's stuff, but I know with my thing, I'm doing good right now. So, I'd like to thank you guys for listening to me. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like, comment, and share. Just please subscribe. Because I'm going to have a lot of more videos coming. I'm going to keep this thing going. I'm going to just keep it going. Because, I mean, we in quarantine right now. What else I'm going to do? I mean, I watch TV. I don't go out. So, I mean, I can talk to you guys. I got to come up with a name for my subscribers. Like, something cool. Something that I come with. I'm very corny. I'm very goofy. I'm very nerdy, if you guys don't know. And, yeah, I mean, I'm shy at times, but I'm very outgoing. I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. But, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.